Before we watched TV shows and movies on Narcos, and even before Pablo Escobar's rise to fame, there was one man who was the ultimate narco. He lived the narco life of greed, money, and power, but found a way to reclaim his life and use his astonishing experiences to empower others to live a life of hope, meaning, and redemption. Welcome to the Narco Mindset Podcast with your host, Dr. Jorge Valdes.
I'm very excited about the podcast. Listeners will hear stories about me and the cartel that have never been told. In 6 months, I went from being that American dream to America's nightmare.
Jorge, it's intriguing to me that you were a founding member of the group that would come to be known as the Medellin drug cartel.
You know, I was making $1 million a month, sometimes $3 million a month, before Pablo Escobar even became famous. So I made a deal with the Bolivian government. I was going to make $5 to $7 million a month. I crash landed in the jungle of Panama. I was arrested and tortured. I was charged with leading the largest drug conspiracy in the world. They sent me to prison for 15 years. After leaving the cartel, I was arrested again. Went back to school. I got a Ph.D. and I wrote a bestseller, became an international speaker.
It's amazing, Jorge, that you're even still alive.
Anthony, we're all broken, frail, and full of shortcomings. In Narco Mindset, we will engage hard subjects. We need to find that safe place, deal with that hidden secret, and be liberated. Every single one of us has the power to make a difference in the world.
We've come to the conclusion of this episode of the Narco Mindset Podcast. For more information and resources, head to jorgevaldesph.com and join our community. Right here on the Narco Mindset Podcast.